We'll take a look at this light bar I just installed on my 2015 Rancher. I've had this light for like a year. I never put it on. So I made a custom bracket, and I took the rack right off, took the body off, and it's 72 volts. I think it's 5400 lumens or close to it, or just over it. Pretty easy to install. I got this from superbrightleds.com, and whether I paid too much, I don't know. Anyway, there it is. I made a aluminum bracket here, and I put it between the mounting tabs on the rack. This camera's terrible. So it just unbolts here on both sides. You unbolt the rack from the underneath. I put this 1/4-inch aluminum all the way across to here. You have to take the rack off so that you can put the screws up through the bottom and tighten them, and then you just reinstall the whole rack with the light already on it. Even though it was easy to install, it took me like 4 hours to make all these things, these brackets. And I have another bracket that I made underneath the chassis. It's a nice, neat install. I took the upper body off, just like you would when you change the oil on these machines, and I was able to work. So, even though it's daylight, I'll turn it on. Let's see. It's obviously bright. Off. It is daylight, but in this garage it's pretty noticeable. I didn't do anything fancy with the switch yet, because the truth is I don't really care for the switch. I think I'm going to change it. I have it up here at the moment, and I have it zip tied in. It's fine, but I mean, it's okay, but I don't like it enough where I want to drill any plastic for it yet, or mount it to the handlebars or anything like that. I think I'm going to put it down here. It's pretty wide underneath, and I can get to it to drill a hole, and I think I'm going to mount the switch right here. In close quarters, but I can't wait to pull it out tonight. Maybe I'll do a part 2 and show you the real deal. It's hard to do when it's, you know, cloudy and broad daylight. So that's how I did this. These tabs were too far apart to mount it anywhere. So there's two ways to mount it. It comes with two different things, sliders in the rear. You can mount it on brackets that pivot. I didn't use them because they're steel. This bracketry here, I think it's like a synthetic, so it won't rust. It's all stainless bolts, even the ones that I put in when I made this bracketry. I know this camera's probably blurry. This thing kind of sucks. Okay, it's better. There's an aluminum bar. I painted it black too. Just flat black. It goes across all the way over to here. It's exactly 14.5 inches long. And then I took the rack off so I could get underneath here, and I installed the bar with the light, put it back on. It's really easy to do. So I'll do you justice. I'll take it out tonight and do a part 2 so you can see what it does. I just wanted to show you the light and the install. It was the only way to do this without tampering with the rack. I didn't want to drill it. I didn't want to put anything on it. No clamps that I don't have anyway. It was much easier to make this aluminum bracketry. And it's a lot like this bracket that I made. This is my Honda generator. I have it on a custom-made cart, and I was hoping I had a piece of this left. This is 1/4 inch, 1.5 inch bar, and I polished it, but I didn't have enough left to make the piece, so I had to settle for 1/4 inch, 1 inch wide, and I got that for $12 at the local hardware store, and trimmed it down to 14.5 inches, and it worked. Thanks for looking.